A fight pitting neighbor against neighbor in the South Sound.
Go back to Carbonado, tweaker!
How to handle the homeless and panhandlers, leaving some feeling targeted.
Oh, the burning down of camps and, just anything they can use against us.
And creating a city divided. Bonney Lake's population has doubled in the past 20 years, and with that growth have come big city problems.
As Cairo 7's Deborah Horn reports, those growing pains led to infighting, harassment, and a social media movement that's left many people frustrated.
A welcome sign beckons as you enter picturesque Bonney Lake, but just off Highway 410. In the woods behind the city's burgeoning business district, locals say you'll see a seedier side.
I know what the rumor is about Bonney Lake. Bonney Lake is the easy place to come and live in the woods. It's the easy place to come and steal. It's the easy place to panhandle because there's rich people everywhere, and I'm not even joking.
We met Rhiannon Skog-Geffrey and her friend Christina Donaldson in this city she moved to a couple of years ago. She contends they see suspects arrested, then quickly released.
And I've been there to where someone has come out 10 minutes later to steal again. And that's when citizens stop them.
There is no evidence that all of them are homeless or drug addicts. Still, you feel frustrated?
I do.
So she created the Bonney Lake Buckley Against Drugs Facebook page. Then she took to the streets.
Nobody wants your tweaker asses here!
And she posted the videos on Facebook. Then came the backlash.
It's a group of pretty much vigilantes.
Jacob Kurth is like many who feel targeted.
Get away. You think I'm afraid to go to jail? I will you up.
He is homeless, but he is from Bonney Lake.
I feel like I'm probably threatened more than 2 or 3 times a week by some of the younger kids that are kids of the group.
Jacob Kurth admits he and the suspect are living behind this Fred Meyer. We first met Kurth last July.
Yes.
18-year-old Tyson Laws, a former standout athlete at Bonney Lake High School, said he was stabbed in these woods by Kurth's friend, who is homeless too. In court documents, Thomas Wayne Morris insisted Laws and several other teens threatened him with, "You're going to die tonight."
I did.
Morris says they assaulted his girlfriend, then came after him.
Yep.
That, he says, is when he pulled out his knife and attacked. Nevertheless, Morris was charged with a felony.
Do you see the homeless problem in Bonney Lake as egregious as some residents see it?
It's relative.
All of it is troubling to the police officers sworn to serve and protect everyone in this community.
And like every other city, we have limited amount of resources to deal with this. So we are trying to do a lot of different things to deal with it. And we are in the accountability business, and first and foremost, that's what we provide is accountability. If we have evidence of a crime, we try to make sure that people are held accountable for that.
And yet you've said you don't want to talk about the group because you've had a lot of issues with them, but you are doing things to help make it better?
We are trying, for sure.
The city says it is trying various approaches to try to deal with what they admit is a difficult problem. One thing they've done is to clear out the underbrush throughout this park, making it more difficult to hide day or night. But that is where their work has had to stop. Next to the Midtown Park is land managed by Washington State University. The city hasn't been able to reach an agreement to thin these woods too. Still, Andy Florick walks his dog Charlie here nearly every day.
A few years ago, there was big homeless camps. The police department cleared them all out, and they really haven't been back.
So you feel the police are doing their job?
I do, yes.
While we were here, we spotted an officer making the rounds, looking, he told us, for used drug paraphernalia.
Do you need dog food? I got dog food in my truck.
Still, Rhiannon's in-your-face tactics drove many of her early supporters away.
There was a fight or something, and I left the group. I just didn't want to be tied to it.
But Christina says then she saw Rhiannon helping addicts she once targeted.
People say she's hateful and a lot of bad stuff about her, but if she's hateful, why is she trying to get drug addicts into rehab?
I majored in social services and minored in psychology. I know both sides to it. And it's not a popularity contest for me. You know, if it was, I would be crying every day because of what people say.
That's why we need to stop and talk.
My mission is to bring the community together and mend it because it's very much broken.
Rhiannon says she has changed.
Give me a minute. I'm trying to be so good.
But the bridges she has burned may not be so easily repaired.
Can you work with her then, if that's the case?
We prefer to work with established entities, and I think you know by now there's no silver bullet.
But it will likely take every person who lives here to solve a problem that is vexing communities from one end of the Puget Sound to another. In Bonney Lake, Deborah Horn, Cairo 7 News.